This is Nailed It, the Hurricane Edition. My name is Grenville Phillips, here to give you advice for building homes to withstand hurricanes and earthquakes. In this series, we will learn how to build a house properly to the standard of Category 5 hurricanes and magnitude 7 earthquakes. If you plan well, you can reduce the risk of troubles that will give you significant consequences. So the first thing you want to do is have a contract with your contractor. Your contract should have the builder's obligations, the employer or the homeowner's obligations, how to resolve disputes, and how to deal with variations to the contract. The contractor must agree to build what's on the drawings that were approved to a specific standard, and the standard should be to the Caribbean Regional Code of Practice for the construction of houses. You also want to have what's called delay damages or liquidated damages. These are penalties that the contractor has to pay in the event that he comes in late. Let's say you have to rent your place for an extra month while the contractor is delayed for a month. Whatever that rental cost is, that's part of the delay damages. You should have named in the contract an adjudicator, a third party, whose responsibility it is to resolve those disputes quickly, usually within a week or two. So if either side, the contractor or the homeowner, has a dispute, then they take it to the adjudicator. The adjudicator looks at the issue, the conflict, the dispute, and then comes up with a ruling. And it's normally with the finishes. So if it's a floor finish like tiling, or a wall finish like painting, or a ceiling finish, and the homeowner should come in and take a look at it and say, yes, I like it or I don't like it. The contract should explain how you manage changes, because there will always be changes to the construction contract. So usually the contractor should provide a cost, and it may be an additional cost if the homeowner wants additional things, or it may be a cost saving if they want things taken out. What the contractor should never do is make the change without it being in writing. It must be in writing. The final thing that should be in the contract is insurance. So once the insurance is in place, then you should have a fair contract. The next thing we want to look at is preparing the site, and this is the responsibility of the contractor. The contractor should visit the site and look at the planning approved drawings and make sure that he's on the right site. An experienced construction supervisor can assess the risks to the project, and there are risks to time, so you spend more time on the project as you should. There are risks to the budget, you're spending more money than you should. There are safety risks, people may get hurt or injured on the site. There are environmental risks, garbage, sanitary risks. Once you set out the site, you need to get some fellow to come and excavate the material, preferably to rock. We recommend the first thing that you do when you're on the site is excavate the well. Excavating the well will tell you how deep the rock is, the depth of the rock at that specific location, and it will also tell you if you have any problems 20, 25, 30 feet down. You get all sorts of different cracks down below that you can't see. Using the boundary markers, using the information in the drawings, the contractor should set out the building. So it is currently on paper. You want to take it from paper and put it on the site, and therefore you need what are called batter boards, where you set up lines where the walls will be, the external walls, the internal walls. So when contractors are storing materials, they must store them so that they're safe, no one steals them, and also that they will remain useful after rain falls. In this episode, we looked at pre-construction planning. This included the contract, site preparation, which included site investigations and risk assessments. In the following episode, we will look at foundations.
BRC's latest upgrade, a new and efficient cut and bend machine, with the aim to revolutionize manufacturing by enhancing precision and efficiency. This advanced machine slashes production time and cost by bending steel off-site, allowing for pre-preparation and on-demand delivery. It cuts labor costs, minimizes wastage by using rebar coils instead of finished rebar, and ensures consistent quality with reduced human error. Focus more on building and less time on bending with BRC's cut and bend service.